I was accused of bigotry against Dalits, but the fact is that I not only hired John Doe, allegedly even if I knew his caste, but I also offered all of my top 3 leadership positions in my Cisco startup, including the position, the head of engineering position that John Doe claims discrimination for, to another Dalit, the same lowest caste as John Doe. The CRD also accused me of salary discrimination. So let's put that in context. This is despite me taking no equity in my startup, compensating Doe with several millions of dollars. What did they claim? They said that I didn't give John Doe a few extra $1,000 in a single salary increment cycle in October 2016. So they went ahead and sued me for salary discrimination. Well, did John Doe apply for the open head of engineering position? No. If you read the code documents, Cisco says he doesn't allege that he requested or even ever wanted that position. I provided the CRD with public data that I am not religious. Yet, the CRD claims that I adhere to Hindu religious practices. The CRD is supposed to protect civil rights, yet they deliberately violated my freedom of religion rights. Next, they knew that I do not practice caste. I don't even wear the sacred thread. I have written short stories against caste 10 plus years back. I don't even practice religion, let alone Hinduism, let alone allegedly caste. Still, they deliberately assigned me a Hindu Brahmin caste.
Because it's a deep recognition that basically everywhere South Asians go, particularly dominant caste Indian Hindus, they take caste. So your second major job, as they see on the line right here, is to come for your saffron auntie and uncle, because those people are not casual fascists. The Nazis aren't Germans in fucking Europe. They're actually upper caste Indians.
Spell some of this, because a lot of people take pot shots to you personally as well as the organization. So why not just spell it out for us? Are you where does your funding come from, and are you a for-profit organization?
So again, I don't speak to disinformation, and I don't give space to bullies, and neither should you. Thank you.
Well, again, I think it's very important to talk here about that.
bill attempts to institutionalize a definition despite it being in no agreement of what it actually means. SB403 says that caste can be characterized as the inability of restricted ability for one's inherited status and socially enforced restrictions on marriage. So, are the poor affected by this? A cycle of poverty, is that caste? Is inherited? Is it, ask a poor man about marriage. What about ugly and handsome, a characteristic that is often passed down by our parents? Where else does caste or religion, is it inherited? We have historical restricted marriage. When you think about SB 403 and you apply it to Muslim women, is that caste? They're actually restrictions that alter either status. They're socially enforced restrictions on marriage and private and public segregation in mosques.
SB 403 is truly a simple bill because it simply aims to affirm that caste discrimination in California will not be tolerated. Clarifying this as it relates to caste discrimination under our Fair Employment and Housing Opportunity Act and the Unruh Civil Rights Act defines the word caste and follows the Civil Rights Department's authority for enforcement of these violations.